This baby had no idea upon being born. His parents turned out to be quite something. They had milk but wouldn't feed him. They chose to feed him inedible fruits. They just forced him to drink coconut water. With that first sip, he nearly choked right out of the womb. Amy watched as Charlie cried vigorously. As a new mother, she was utterly clueless. She picked up Charlie, hoping to soothe him. He found the nipple right at her chest. He latched on eagerly, sucking away. Then they were surprised to find out babies, after all, can only drink milk. At first, Charlie struggled with his new life, but after some time together, he showered his son with love and kindness. He even taught him how to swim with Amy, living on this desolate island, not knowing how to swim and no chance of survival. But little Charlie never let them down. He quickly learned to swim freely in the ocean. And so, with their care, Charlie gradually grew up. Even though he was born on an island, he still had a fulfilling childhood. Sea turtles were his best friends. Of course, sports play a big part too. Charlie teaches him baseball when he's free, but none of that is as fun as playing in the mud. Just when they were having the most fun, a sailboat was approaching them in the distance. Above on it, an old man had come searching for his son lost in a shipwreck. Meanwhile, Charlie also noticed the sailboat. The ship. Charlie turned to look at it. He was so pumped he almost laughed. But after exchanging glances with Amy, they both seemed to want to speak but held back. After a quick silence, they suddenly understood each other's thoughts, so they took Charlie and left the place. Their departure made the old man on the boat think these weren't his son. He then ordered the sailors to search elsewhere. That day, Charlie took his family to an island to pick bananas. After their ride, he went off alone to pick bananas, but he didn't know this casual decision would lead them to an irreversible predicament. Charlie spotted a bright red poisonous fruit. Curiously, he picked some, and while Amy wasn't looking, he put them in the small bowl. At that moment, Amy felt the wind picking up, so she held Charlie and took him into the boat to rest. But just as she was dozing off, Charlie mistakenly dropped the paddle into the sea. Amy quickly woke up. At first, she didn't grasp what occurred. She just wanted to grab the paddle and row back fast, but after many tries, she couldn't succeed. Amy had to call Charlie for help. Charlie heard her call and quickly swam over. He dove into the water. Just as he picked up the fallen paddle, out of the blue, Amy gasped in shock. She saw a shark not far away. He was rapidly swimming toward Charlie. To help Charlie escape the shark, Amy didn't think twice, then threw another paddle, although Charlie was safe. Their situation grew even riskier. The shark circled, unwilling to let its meal escape. It swam around the small boat non-stop. Charlie didn't want to be trapped in the boat. He paddled hard toward the paddle. Sadly, the oars drifted further away from them. After a while, Charlie's horrifying. He could never return to shore. And so, the two stared vacantly at the sunset, despair and waiting for night. Then they waited through the night until dawn. At this point, Amy woke, but she was scared to see. She quickly tried to pull them, but to her despair, Charlie had already swallowed them. Soon, the berry's poison hit. Amy realized little Charlie likely wouldn't last long, but Charlie seemed unfazed by this. Instead, he picked all the berries, then split it in two. But seeing his desperate eyes, she instantly understood what he meant. Then they both consumed all the poisonous berries. They then embraced tightly, waiting for death. They lost track of time before a sailor saw a small boat. Curiously, they rowed over to take a look and saw two adults and a kid. The old man didn't know one of them was his son. Are they dead? They're just asleep.